Saturday night, Washington, D.C., 2,600 people in tuxedos and gowns, the President of the United States sitting at the head table, and then everything changed in less than 30 seconds. What happened at the White House Correspondents Dinner on April 25, 2026 wasn't just a news story. It was the closest thing to a political assassination attempt this country has seen in decades, and most people still don't know the full story. Stay with me, because this one goes deep. Every year, Washington, D.C. hosts what insiders call Nerd Prom, the White House Correspondents Dinner. Journalists, celebrities, politicians, all packed into a ballroom at the Washington Hilton. It's supposed to be one of the safest nights in America. Supposed to be. At 8:36 p.m. Eastern Time, guests heard it. Shots fired. Not outside, not far away, right at the main security checkpoint, just feet from the ballroom, where President Trump, First Lady Melania, and Vice President JD Vance were seated. Within seconds, Secret Service agents rushed the entire leadership of the United States off the dais and out of the building. Guests dove under tables, the lights stayed on, the music stopped, and for 25 agonizing minutes, 2,600 people had absolutely no idea what was happening. So who was this person? That's where this story gets genuinely chilling. His name is Tomas Allen, 31 years old, from Torrance, California. On paper, the last person you'd expect. He was a Caltech graduate, mechanical engineering degree. He'd been named Teacher of the Month at a private tutoring center. By every external measure, a normal, educated, successful young man. But when authorities searched his hotel room after he was tackled at the security checkpoint, they found a manifesto. Pages of writings describing his plan to fix the world's issues. Specific targets named, Trump administration officials. He'd shown up to that checkpoint armed with a shotgun, a handgun, and multiple knives. This wasn't random, this was planned. Investigators also found a $25 donation to a Democratic PAC in 2024, something that immediately became political ammunition on both sides of the aisle. One law enforcement officer was hit, but thankfully his bullet-resistant vest absorbed the impact. He's expected to make a full recovery. That vest likely changed the entire story of this night. Late Saturday night, President Trump stood before cameras at the White House. Flanked by FBI Director Kash Patel and Acting Attorney General Todd Blanche, he addressed the nation. He called the Washington Hilton, and I want you to remember this quote, not a particularly secure building. And then he did something unexpected. He floated the idea of moving future high-profile events to a new ballroom, currently under construction right at the White House. He called it the top secret ballroom. The DOJ wasted no time either. Preliminary charges were announced that same night. Using a firearm during a crime of violence, assault on a federal officer, and that list is expected to grow. Trump was calm, controlled, presidential by most accounts. But the political machine around him, that was just getting started. Here's what I need you to understand, because this is where it gets bigger than one man with a manifesto. Both parties condemned the attack. House Speaker Mike Johnson, Democratic leader Hakeem Jeffries, bipartisan statements came within hours. On that part, Washington actually agreed for once. But underneath that unity, a different conversation was already brewing. Democratic lawmakers are now raising alarm bells, warning that this security crisis could be used as justification to expand federal oversight of opposition campaign activities ahead of the November midterms. Think about what that means. An assassination attempt in an election year. A government with the legal tools and political motivation to respond aggressively. History shows us these moments reshape everything. Is that paranoia? Maybe. Or maybe it's exactly the kind of question we should be asking. The night of April 25th, 2026 will be in history books. A dinner that was supposed to be about celebrating a free press turned into a scene that could have been catastrophic. One officer's vest stood between a normal Saturday night and something unthinkable. Tomas Allen is in custody. The president is safe. But the questions this night raises, about political violence, about security, about what's brewing beneath the surface of American politics in 2026, those aren't going away. If you're new here, this channel breaks down the biggest stories in real time. Hit subscribe because the next few months in American politics, trust me, you don't want to miss what's coming.